everyone, this is Dr. Jyotsna Tanigundala from Daffodils Child Development Center, Hyderabad. Today I would like to share one of my personal experience and which has triggered me on the importance of training to the parents. What happened in the morning today was, just like any other day, we have taken our dog for a morning walk. And he's a well-trained dog, and we all of the family members, we took training in how to train them. This basically we did because we want to make him as a therapeutic dog. So in the morning, suddenly some gang of people had come and they made a little louder noise. So because of which he got scared and he ran away. How much ever we tried to search for him, literally we were on the streets for 2.5 hours. Still we could not trace him. And in the end, fortunately, he came back home after 3 hours or 3.5 hours. So that was all thanks to the training which we could give him. The trainer has helped us to understand what strategies we can use to make it consistent in our pet. So he could only introduce the goal and he could teach him the manners and the certain skills, and then he said us, it's your duty now to make it consistent in him. So actually when our family was little opposing initially, why do you want to learn even this? You have enough of work to do with your family, with your clinics, with your children, with your clientele, everything. But why? But then somehow our trainer could convince us, unless you learn, it's not going to become consistent in pattern in your dog. And definitely every pet would be like a baby to any of the family, isn't it? So I was all thanks to our trainer for teaching and putting that input in our brains. And ultimately the same consistent route and that reinforcement to our pet and his feeding time. This has helped him in a much better manner, along with his olfactory sense, to reach back home. So, and what is the crux of the story? Could any one of you get why I want to share this with you? It's basically, if we as a parent could put our foot forward and start learning new things, learning strategies, implementing that strategies with modifications to our particular children. See, that is what is most important, because we are going to do it consistently day in and day out with our own children, along with the proper official therapies, your medications and rest of the stuff. That is what is going to help them. For the children, it is in terms of communication. Right? So today what I felt, what pain I have gone through, the mental agony what I have gone through was unimaginable. See, being a pet, he doesn't know to talk. He can't say that my owner stays here or my mom stays here. Yes or no? And the only way he has is his olfaction and the regular routes what he uses and his feeding time. Wherever he goes, he will be back by the feeding time within our community. So that's what consistency we could maintain, whether it's rainy season or the summer season. We never skip his routine. We follow the same techniques, we follow the same reinforcements to him. I feel that is what has helped him to come back. And imagine, similarly, please don't take it there's no offense or defense in this. Please imagine children. And we can't expect children to, in case if they have missed out, or in case even in the schools or in the school buses, in the outside world, we can't expect them to say or to talk to some stranger and convey his needs or to seek for the help. And especially if the children has language deficits, communication impairments. Imagine the scenarios, how are they going to communicate that I lost my parents, can you please help me, can you give me your phone, can I call my parents and say? Even if some police personnel finds them out also, how are they going to tell him? The police people will ask the questions. Or some ex-man on the street, like you or me, might have taken the child and handed over to some child welfare or in the police stations. How are they going to convey that to the police people? How are they going to answer them? And you know how the world is right now. You know how many abusive cases we are going through and how many people are getting missed out day in and day out. So please do teach your contact numbers to the children as early as possible. At least teach to dial the police number as 100 at least, and teach them to seek for help. So I do understand children who doesn't have language, who have not learned the first words, or only in the non-verbal communication. I know it's going to be much complex task to teach that. Right? So in order to reach, can we just leave like that thinking it's a complex task to teach them? Definitely no. Along with your therapies and the medical help, I request all the parents to take that additional training as how I learn training in the animals or to the pets. Please, you yourself learn how to train your own children, and please put that foot forward. I really appreciate my team who has reached me immediately within 10 minutes. Special thanks to Jay Prakash, Upendra and Krishna who reached me within 10 minutes and helped me in searching for him. It's a very tough journey. Even though it was only for 2.5 hours, it was a very tough journey. I really thank them and expect my parents to learn something from my experience, and please do put your foot forward and take the additional pain in training yourself first so that you can train your children. Thank you.